Heck yeah, we back after a year-long hiatus.
Yes.
Sweet. Just needed to get the link to post on Insta really quickly. Like the stream, mother freakers. Okay. A petition for more Bully Sweets. I know, I just haven't worked on music. I've been trying to focus just pretty much on painting, so. What up, Matt? How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna paint your. I was gonna hit you up. I need to paint your painting on stream sometime this month or next month because I know you won the painting raffle like a year ago and I just stopped streaming, so I haven't forgotten about that. Anyway, we got Sir Spence here. I'm about to share this on Instagram and then we can get started painting, baby.
You have this one go, this webcam?
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Oh, hell yeah.
And then this over here if you want to talk.
Nice.
There's not too many people right now. But
We're live on Sir Spence's YouTube channel now. as well.
yeah. Alright, here we go, man. Back after a year-long hiatus in my new streaming spot.
What's up, Saul? We got Brooks Coss over here.
Whoa, whoa, what up, y'all? Alright, come through, stream, watch Sir Spence make this painting, and yeah, let's get to it.
I need help with something. Someone can post a comment that says follow or subscribe to Painting with Brooks.
It's just Brooks Crossover now, yeah. If
It's
someone can
just
just
Brooks Crossover?
find my YouTube channel and pull it
Yeah.
up.
Well, are you able to pull up my live on there and then do it, and then we can pin it? Because that would be better than the description. What's good, guys?
Or I could do it on my phone or this. I have to do it, like type in and do stuff on this, but I can bring your live up on my phone. Right?
Yeah, and then comment.
Yeah.
Comment your info.
That's a good
I'll pin it.
idea.
I'll pin it, yeah. What's up, Nikki? We're gonna finish painting this Patrick Star hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Today we're gonna do another session on it, and we got Brooks Coss over here. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
What up, y'all? How's it
This guy's
going?
a genius oil painter, and he's helping me a lot with this. More of a collab than really just me. So I'm giving a lot of instruction. Remember to firmly grasp the paintbrush. Yes.
Alright, let's add this link in here.
Also, we got Matisse here, guys.
Yeah.
He was a little unsure about the Patrick was.
Okay. Here we go on to
Protector is
YouTube.
going to protect our spirits from any entities that try to enter into the art studio while we're doing this. And believe me, they will enter.
It's coming.
We
Of
doing
course
the
not,
fishnet leg,
right?
Patrick, or what? No, we're doing the I love you, Patrick. I think it seems like a door salesman, and someone opens the door and he goes, I love you. But the background is not the same as the. Actually, this isn't.
I'm posting a link to my oh, does that work? Or so you might be able to, or let me post it again and be like, check out Brooks' stream as well.
Yeah. Right, guys, it's good to see you. Why Patrick though? I love Patrick. I think Patrick is just the embodiment of stupid happiness. That's what I want my life to be. But of course, that's not all life can be. But we can live vicariously through Mr. Star through a painting. With the help of Brooks Cossa, an amazing oil painter.
Woo!
Teach the boy. Good baby. Yeah.
Okay, so now you should be able to pin that comment,
Perfect.
and then I'll go on to mine, and I'll put.
Well, we have Brooks's comment pinned now, so if you guys want to pin another angle of the painting, you can open up a tab for his. Subscribe to him too, check out his other painting videos and sketches and stuff.
Thanks, y'all. No, this is Patrick.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? I Wumbo, you Wumbo. Matisse.
What up, Matthew Phelan?
Of course, a painter, any good painter would name their Pomeranian after another painter.
I was actually born on December 31st, same day as the real Matisse, and Matisse is pretty much one of my favorite painters, so I had to do it. All right, I
What's
might
up,
have
Viper?
to put you in the room. All right, so shall we get started? I'm thinking that a good color for this Patrick here would be just like a nice. I got this old Holland. This is some high quality paint I'm letting you use right here. So
Really? Oh, dude, you rule.
Here we go. So that's what I think, and then we got some Williamsburg titanium white.
Titanium white.
Titanium white, baby. Touch of this.
Excellent, Keith. Please hit that update, guys.
And let's see, probably just a little bit of a tiny touch of some cad yellow just to give it that fleshy touch. Now, what I'm gonna do is give you
I don't want to get any paint on this.
yeah, I'm
one.
gonna put him in the room or something probably. So why don't you go ahead and take this flat brush right here, dip it into some of the Gamsol, Spence.
That would be awesome, right, guys? Finger baking, thank you.
And then, so dip it into the Gamsol, because I remember you, or you probably remember, mix it up, give it a little bit of some nice.
Yeah. Just get the angle right here.
That. And then I'd say go ahead and start applying the paint onto. Oh wait, yeah. Let me get a different angle so that people can.
So we're doing sort of a salmony color. Is that the first layer of the skin? Is that the idea?
Yeah. So right now I think a good salmony tone would be perfect for just putting down the base of his skin. We can do some more stuff later, but yeah, that's nice. That's pretty much Patrick tone right there, man.
Yeah, that is pretty good. It looks so much more like peachy on the palette, and then when I get it on here, it looks a lot more.
Exactly. And we can always go back in and fix those colors later if you want to touch it up. But what up, Gnostic Informant? How's it going, Quiet Stormer? I was just in the UK in Amsterdam for a couple of weeks, Brooks, and man, the Van Gogh Museum on magic truffles was the coolest experience I ever had. Magic truffles, wow, that's dope, man. I'm jealous. What up, Phil Benter? Matisse. All right, you stay good like that. I'm gonna let you stay in here, but if you start to get crazy again, you're going.
Zach, what's going on? I love you.
Nice. All right, you're going in the room, Matisse. Sorry, buddy.
Where's my Patrick Star lovers? What's up, Gino? How you doing? This is awesome. This is all thanks to Brooks Costa. He's in the pinned comment, so make sure you go follow him. Oops, I went over his eye a little bit. Fuck that up. I like the variety in the blend here. There's different shades just within this. You can see it really gives it a nice painterly quality.
Oh snap! Thank you for the donation, Gnostic Informant. Huge fan of both of you, dude. You're the man.
Shouts out.
Thank you. What up, Ink King? Wrenches in the chat, rise up. Hey, what up, Kayla?
Just getting his skin tone down is making me so much more stoked right now.
Yeah, man, and we'll probably do a couple more layers, or probably just one more layer over top. Like right now, you're doing. So he's applying. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get this. Right now, guys, if you check it out, you'll see he's applying a nice thin layer of diluted with Gamsol, this salmony color.
Gamsol gang.
Gamsol gang.
We're obsessed. We're obsessed with Gamsol.
We're obsessed with it. So basically, for those of you who don't know, Gamsol is a good way to cut back. What it does is when you're doing the fat over lean principle, which is the best way to paint for archival purposes.
Fat over lean is the most progressive principle.
It is exactly. Fat over lean is very progressive too. Essentially, It just means fat just means that there's more binder or oil in it. And what the Gamsol does is it removes that binder and it makes the paint more thin so that when you do the more fat layers over top of this lean layer, it'll bind better and to be more archival. If you do a fatty,
More cushion for the cushion.
exactly, more
Thanks,
cushion for the
Austin.
cushion.
You showed so softly. Thank you. I've been told that.
Ink King, your friend died. His good old Ray. I'm sorry about Ray, dude.
Rest in peace.
Mr. Sism, dude. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Loss is hard, dude.
Yeah, loss is very hard, dude. And I know Ray was a good man. The whole family of the whole Sism's family is at a great loss right now.
We're painting on wood right now, right?
Yes, this is a wooden panel that you
Yeah.
gessoed with some nice chalky.
Yeah, I think we gessoed
base
it
gesso
2 years
base.
ago.
It was a while ago,
And then
yeah.
we got the first like 2 sessions or so of Patrick 1 year ago, and then now we're actually painting again. So
Yep,
this is
finally.
this is.
It's a long time
It's been a
coming,
long-
y'all. It's a long time
I
coming.
think we gessoed this like when I first moved into my apartment.
Wow, so long ago.
And I was like so stoked, but it's just life gets in the way.
Wood panel is goated. Gamsol is basically is an odorless mineral spirit, but it's just a specific brand kind of mineral spirits essentially. Yeah, it is a. Well, I wouldn't recommend drinking it, but it is essentially an odorless mineral spirit, which is a nice alternative paint to frickin' heck, man. To like turpentine and other paint thinners.
Paint thinner, dude. Do not ingest it.
Yeah, I'm trying to work off of not drinking too much caffeine. I need to find a way to allow my brain parts to connect naturally. You know, I took some ashwagandha,
Cordyceps too.
cordyceps. I do have some lion's mane. I have some lion's
Slow
mane.
you down a little bit.
Really? Oh, I have some lion's mane.
Yeah, that's something that takes a while. You got to do that one consistently.
Yeah, I
I've
have.
been taking that before bed. Last week.
I've been on my sober tip, you know, coming. I got the this what's it called, quantum mind, you know, because I have ADHD pretty badly, and it was like you don't want it. Like, did you grow up taking Adderall, but now you want to find a way to not have heart problems and die? Then take this quantum. It was like, you know, the phones, they really just find a way to they. Now they keep giving me a bunch of like, is your hair falling out? Time to get on
You're paying
Hims.
attention to your follicles and your cells.
They
You know what your
know.
body needs. We will direct the ads at you that are specific for your exact personal issues that even your family doesn't know about yet.
Oh gosh, ashwagandha effed up my hormones. Oh man, Adderall as a child rotted my brain, dude. They had to keep us medicated, man. They had to keep us medicated.
They had to control you.
Yeah.
Really, you're the one to break the matrix. So they had to find ways.
I know. That's awesome, the Quiet Stormer. I know, Kayla, the algorithm blasts right into your brain.
I am Neo. I never took meds. Yep. You never took red or blue, huh? How come that wasn't an option? How come you could have been like, why do I have to take a fucking pill? Because I think that taking pills is why he had the experience he had in the movie existed. He's just some guy, he just had a weird party and a guy in a trench coat says, you want the red pill or the blue pill? He could have just been like, I don't do drugs.
I would have taken both. I feel like, alright, time to see what happens. What up, Lilith? I'm medicated with Seroquel. You know, I was put on Seroquel in high school at some point. It just made me super tired. But yeah, biohacking,
I
baby.
took the green pill for my ADHD. That's the true ultimate Neo move to refuse both. Yeah. Why would I take a pill?
Just go Mace Windu mode and take the purple pill, you know?
Yeah, I'm purple pilled.
Mix them together, bro. I'm purple pilled like a mother effer.
I'm purple pilled in the sense that I take Benadryl.
Yeah. Well, that's more of a pink. That's more of a magenta pill. Yeah, what's up? Where's all the They don't make that really purple pills, do they? It's probably like too much of a like, you know, like, oh man, this must be some sort of ecstasy if it's purple, you know?
Purple's too fun.
It's too much of a fun color, yeah. Like, you never see purple pills. What's up with that, man? It's just pot and occasional ketamine, DMT, no more pills. Hey, man, whatever works for you, Jared?
I'm drug free, bro. Literally just weed, DMT, acid, mushrooms. But other than that, I'm drug free. I do ketamine and mescaline. Also, I will recommend DXM. That was that one day.
You still Gucci with Danny
Dude!
Mullen? Yeah.
Travis Monahan with 5. Let's go.
Hey!
What should I do? I take 3 licks of carcinogenic paint.
I would not. I wouldn't do that. Maybe give Patrick a couple kisses on the mouth. You know, try.
Should I secretly put a T into this painting for Travis for that 5? It's in the layers now. There's a T in there for Travis Monahan. Thank you so much. 5 shout outs for Travis. Travis. Rule.
Dude, with a name like Travis, you just know the guy's gonna be. I can't think of one Travis I've ever met that hasn't been like kind of the man, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
There was this one kid who, you know, now that I think about it, in 6th grade, this kid Travis, he was like, bro, you should get blonde highlights, you know, like before the first big 6th grade dance. He told me to get blonde highlights, and like he was like, bro, your blonde highlights are dope. You could literally get the most popular girl in school right now. Like, they're so sick. And I was like, I don't know if he's like really pumping me up right now, or if he's like just trying to watch me get shut down, you know. So
How'd it go?
Oh, I didn't ask her. You know,
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't even talk to girls until like 7th grade, until I like had my well, you know, I didn't really kiss a girl until like 8th grade, but it was different. I had little like childhood girlfriends, but they don't really count.
Anyone here a painter? You guys like painting pretty pictures? Favorite characters? Oh, this is his little package thing. I can't go over that actually. Should I get a smaller brush for all this?
Yeah, we've got the. Let's see. Where did that pack of brushes go? It's over here. Best/worst wet fart story. I'll let Spencer do that one because I'm not. Spencer's like kind of the king of fart jokes, you know. Me, not the biggest.
I
fan.
definitely sharted like in front on a date.
What?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna add.
They were at my house. Like I'd already brought them home and it was going well, and then I sharted.
Dude, that's bad.
But at least I was at home.
Yeah,
I was just like, I just changed quickly. I was like, I'm hot. I'm gonna put some shorts on. And I'm like, okay. And then I was like, all right, we're out, and I just threw it in the wash. Easiest shart experience that has ever happened for the circumstances, right?
Here's a smaller brush for you.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Another flat. Why this guy, you know, what's good, baby? Bro, you're still a member of my channel after like 2 years. You have the ultimate hand of Brooks. That's how I do it. Thank you for still, after like me not doing anything for over a year, you're still a member. That's a
Conversations
dedication.
with boyfriend-free females. Yeah, it's called being a human being and knowing people that are girls.
Boyfriend free females.
You? I can help you out if you know.
What up, Jay?
Boyfriend-free males ever? Yeah. Brooks doesn't have a boyfriend. So
Nope, I am married.
Brooks is a male.
I'm a married man. Thank you, Troy.
I love listening to classical music and painting SpongeBob characters.
Yes. And then we could probably even do one of some of the flower stuff in the background too, honestly.
Okay.
But I would fill in his
Really-
skin tone
Yeah,
first,
really-
yeah.
Really solid and blended out. Really consistent. It looks so scary right now. Kind of like it as it is, honestly.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice, honestly.
It looks like weird and obscene.
I might try experimenting with doing at some point trying to see if the OBS functions with Twitch and YouTube again. I feel like apparently it's better integration than it used to be on the computer. It doesn't work at all on the phone, but it would be
I don't
nice.
think I tried to do multi on the phone.
And it doesn't run smooth when you try doing both on the.
Yeah.
Well, I got this new computer with a separate fan deck just for streaming now, so
We all make mistakes. Nothing to be said from not learning from mistakes should make you sad. True. I was going to watch a movie, but your voice and paint will do for a bedtime story. Hell yeah. Patrick Stewart.
are they coming from?
Wumbo, you wumbo.
Are they in UK right now?
I don't know.
I mean, if they're going to bed, it's got to be UK or Asia or something, right? 8 hours in the future is 10 o'clock.
The UK would be
10,
11
13.
o'clock.
Oh, really? Italia, isn't it 8 hours? I think she's in the she's in the
Oh,
stream.
that was
I mean, maybe it's 2 different time zones. I have no idea. Dino will be coming back. Dino is going to be in some streams very soon, so get excited about that. Yeah, Dino.
Dino's there for my mask painting.
Oh yeah, so Dino's coming back. We got a lot of fun things planned for you guys in the future. So I'm going to try to focus on really coming back to these streams and treating it like.
Face reveal. They want it.
Now they want the face reveal.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What up, y'all? Howdy. I'm Brooks.
Oh, it's 10:15 p.m. Yeah.
Okay. Come on through to my channel if you want to see more painting streams. I'm going to be doing painting streams, mostly me painting.
It is in the pinned comment.
But we will be doing, it's in the the video that's pinned. But yes, come and hang out, subscribe. Thank you.
He's been revealed.
Goat milk as a cure for erectile dysfunction. Thoughts? Is that a thing?
Goat milk?
Yeah, I've actually never tried goat milk. I don't think. Trust me, it works.
I was in the dairy section at Pavilions with a friend, and this old guy came up to us and recommended goat milk. I know, he's like, you should get goat milk, and we're like, huh? He was like, it's really good. It's really good for you. You guys should try goat milk. So maybe he was onto something. Maybe that's what he was talking about. Maybe he thought that I looked like I couldn't get hard.
I got really confused the other day when a friend posted about their ED, and I was like, that is really freaking ballsy, man. But then it turns out the ED stood for eating disorder, and I'm like, that could get really confusing if you say you have ED and it's
Yeah.
eating disorder and erectile dysfunction. So
There's a few things with the same abbreviation that shouldn't be.
yeah.
Garlic can help erectile dysfunction. Yeah, it says.
I have erectile overfunction.
Let's go.
Let's go, Moonwolf. Let's go. Big PB action style. Oh, that's nice. I like that, Spence. It's good texture too. Exactly, and build it on up.
Color is cool.
Mm-hmm. Especially oil paint, man. Beautiful stuff. Just toss you against the grass from a distance.
Oh, it's looking nice.
Yeah, bruh.
What do you guys think so far of this color blending? Where my Gamsol heads at? You guys use Gamsol when you paint with oil?
Yeah, who's a Gamsol head in here? Oh, well, the fancy angles. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Tim Tam Slam. Appreciate you. Alright. Let's see here. Colored pencil or something? A good way to. I look lovely. Oh, thank you, Italia. Come to UK, then it does. So you can't really, you're not supposed to cuss on streams anymore, right? Isn't that like a thing that YouTube's doing?
Really? We said some bad stuff already.
Oh, we did?
We talking
We
about
said some bad words. I don't even know. I'm so, how do you feel about trying to freehand that? You know what? I think that with that pink, you can put in like a little freehand trying to do the flower in the background, that pink one right there, while you still have that pinkish tone.
Okay.
And just try to freehand a little bit of that flower just lightly.
Okay.
And then if you mess up, you can just use Gamsol to rub it down.
Uh-huh.
But then once you've kind of stenciled it in there, then you can go in and make it a bit thicker, you know?
Okay.
Spencer's doing a fab job, says Italia.
Thank you so much, Talia. Next, I'm going to be making a wax figure of this. Might need your help. That's an inside joke, guys. I know Italian. She is in association with wax figures. Love is a literal construct. That's not true. Are you ready to debate me on that? Alright, so you think freehand with this, should I make it? I shouldn't make any money with this.
No.
Yeah.
And this time we won't add yellow to it.
Yeah.
Because I think just kind of more of a pure pink would be nice for that, just to kind of have a touch of variation. But you'll see, but you'll also see that when this similar color goes against the blue here, it's going to appear differently because of the color theory.
I love theories. I love the Big Bang Theory. We're about to go Brazilian now.
Alright.
Oh, we're not doing that background actually. We're doing this.
Oh.
So maybe this one.
Okay, yeah, very nice. If that's the case, then maybe you want to.
Because remember, that's why we have this.
Then let's take just a touch of alizarin crimson, just to kind of cool that pink off and darken it up a touch.
Crimson mode.
Alizarin crimson, I think, would be good. Alizarin crimson's good because it's transparent, great for toning colors down or up if you're working from like a titanium white, highly pigmented, and a bit cooler. So, sorry, I messed up here.
What do you do?
Make sure it's good. Okay, there we go. All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do that one.
Yeah, sweet.
So circle.
The big wing theory. Not swearing. True. That's not swearing at all. You could probably tone that even more alizarin crimson, honestly. And another thing that you could do, it looks like that's a bit lighter, the background here if you want. I mean, if we're gonna have several more sessions, you could probably even lighten up that background a bit more. As in go over and make this even lighter. See how this tone here appears to be lighter? So instead of doing the flowers today, maybe work on lightening the background instead.
I'm down to just keep it
Okay.
moving.
Yeah.
Do you think that this, because this looks kind of like opaque.
Yeah. I think, well, since you're adding a bit of titanium white with the alizarin crimson, I think that it should work.
Just add a little white to it.
Yeah. And, maybe, shall we? I just got this new Ringblade Ultramarine Blue shade, so maybe a touch of this as well.
Oh, so
Just a little bit, might help. Be very sparing with it. Mix that in with the alizarin crimson and like that, huh? Exactly. See how that's a bit dull, that purple there? This music is causing my brain to swell to a new record size. I try to keep it down very low so that it's not going crazy mode, but yeah, I think that's a nice tone.
how's my technique?
That's a great technique, bro. I started a big painting a couple weeks ago, and now I dread finishing it. I feel like I don't know ever when I'm done. A painting is done when you say it's done. But there's also a lot of different quotes from painters. Rembrandt famously said that a painting is done when it has the shadow of a god. Whatever that means. I think that people have interpreted it in different ways. As in, a painting is done when you look at it and you see that the shadows that are cast, since he did more of a naturalistic approach, before there were photos back then, that was the only way to see something in that way. So most people assume when he said the shadow of a god, he simply meant that the depth and way that the lighting was reacting to the painting itself, the shadow felt like it was extremely lifelike. But other people thought it was more of a philosophical thing. So interpret it as you will. But yeah, I just started this big old painting over here. There's a new one I'm doing. It's Brandon Rogers, who is a friend and a comedian, crazy person that I'm painting them as both Adonis and Venus, doing a series of new Greco-Roman inspired mythological narrative paintings on aluminum composite board. Did I go to the Rembrandt show 10 years ago that was in Raleigh? I did, actually. It was amazing. That was at the Raleigh Museum of Art. Seeing his paintings in person is crazy. I was back on my break from college and I saw it.
What do you think of that? Alright?
Yeah, it looks good. And I love how you also sort of interpreted the flower and made it your own,
Sure. Yeah, that was on purpose. Yeah.
It's good. And if you want to go back and change the colors later, you can always do that. But I think what's cool is that you're doing it with your own spin and interpretation. You're not trying to be the SpongeBob animators. It's very painterly, which I think is nice.
Yep. That was 100% my goal.
And then there looks like there's an even darker one up top there. It might be if you want to do that one, and then also a yellow one to the left.
What do you guys think of this fucking flower? Does it look like this SpongeBob crap? Just kidding.
Are you guys at Spence's place? No, this is my house. I'm doing my streams on the inside from now on, and they're going to be more chill.
Fire? Okay, sick. And then we want this blue dark one?
And it might be nice to have it kind of intersect with Patrick. So
So should I add this?
for something like that, I would go ahead and let me give you a different brush actually, so you can maybe do a bit of maybe a round brush and really pack this with some Gamsol when you go in. And
Yeah.
I would recommend probably just a straight up phthalo blue,
Phthalo.
because phthalo's got a nice
That's
blue.
what I was thinking.
Yeah. So that, and then just
Bob Ross mode.
go.
Should I put some gam in that ass?
Yeah, gam that up. Gam it up, baby. Fire inside streams, yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's a lot of paint on there. Look at that big chunk. I would probably thin it out a bit just so that you don't get a little bit too crazy too quickly.
Okay. Guys, I loaded too much. Too fat of a load on here. Okay.
Later, Kayla. Thanks for coming through. I'm going to be streaming pretty much as much as possible, hopefully every weekday, with some special ones on the weekends, just because, you know, I'll be in here painting, trying to make my process more meditative. You know, I'm 30 now, so I've officially entered my mid-career. I want to start really taking what I'm doing seriously. I had a nice, crazy, youthful, intense moment from basically age 16 to 29. Then I took a year hiatus for the most part, 29 to 30, to kind of get married, work on myself as a person, and now I'm returned. A new man, but the same man also, so. Don't be afraid to put some more Gamsol in that too, so it really has a bit of a flow to it, you know. What up, Blake? Oh, dang, Blake, you got that check mark now? Oh yeah, that's right, because you got the 100K subscriber plaque. Dude, I'm proud of you, man. I've seen you come so far. What up, guys? Brooks, how did you meet Ariel Pink? Love their music. I played and recorded with the band Drug Dealer back in the day, and Ariel did a song with them, so I met Ariel. I met him a while ago, but I kind of became his friend back in like 2018-ish, around when that album was kind of getting popular. So now, yeah, we're good friends.
Fuck this flower up a little bit, but it still looks okay.
Yeah, it's unique. If you want to redo it, you can. It's easy to just rub it down with Gamsol. But
let's try that.
Okay, so basically, when you want to rub something down with Gamsol, super easy. Just get a paper towel, dip it in this, give it a shot. Just rub it down.
Time to rub, guys.
Here we go. I would just give it a nice big fat rub down. You don't have to be like a magic eraser. Just you can do that in like 3 swipes, bro.
Oh, really?
Exactly. See that? That's the stuff. And then use the other side that's not wet to move off the pigment. Biggest celebrity you know / have met? I don't know, man. / have met? Oh.
You can erase paint, guys.
Yeah. I don't know Zach Galifianakis, but he's from North Carolina. Pretty amazing erasing skills. And I met Zach Galifianakis in a random place in North Carolina because we're from a very similar area in North Carolina, and he just walked into a coffee shop, and I was like, no freaking way. And he did not like being recognized at all, but I was like, bruh, I had to shake your hand. I was like, dude, you're the man. This was back in like 2012 or something, and that was a pretty cool experience, but...
Wow.
There it goes.
We started over.
You work with a girl that looks like a SpongeBob.
I didn't fuck it up. Okay.
There we go. Paint, especially oil paint, is a very forgiving medium. Unlike acrylic and other paints that dry quickly and kind of permanently, oil is really easy. You can have that on there for like a day, 2 days, and still rub it down. Maybe not if you use Gamsol, because the paint will dry quicker, but... Where in Cali do you live? Spencer and I both live in Hollywood. Yeah, that's nice. It was bold too. You really just went for it, and yeah, much better.
Much better shape we got going here this time, guys. You rub me down. Matt, behave, please.
Is that Matt Elwood?
Matt Shaver.
Oh, Matt Shaver's in the chat. I was like, I got a Matt Elwood in my chat. You know, sometimes people go back and forth for those angles. Matt Shaver's a naughty boy.
Guys, go shave down that like button.
Yeah, hit that like button, yo.
And subscribe to Brooks Crossover and Matt Shaver.
You met actually I met Kevin Spacey as well. That's true. I went to school in Baltimore, Maryland, and they filmed House of Cards there. So I did meet Kevin Spacey because I was doing a little helping do something on set at one point when I was a freshman. Just some Micah kids basically were like, all right, come in and do like art for whatever, work on the film set. So. And I met Kevin Spacey once at they have like lunchtime during the curated, or what are they called, when everyone gets food. It's catered. It was like a catered thing, and the actors pretty much never sat down with the people who did production. But Kevin Spacey, if there was a young boy, he would be very quick to come and sit down. And back then I was 18, so I was like twinking out. Not anymore. I'm 30 now, so completely different. Met him too, very cuddly.
Very cuddly.
Very cuddly. He was. He touched my leg, but not in like a. I mean, I don't know. It was one of those. He was like.
He's gauging your interest.
I don't know. It was kind of like a laughing, like everyone was laughing at a joke. I don't really remember. He was just like. And I was just like, oh. It might have meant nothing to him, but to me.
Right. At least he doesn't go full Andy Dick.
True. I have had some Andy Dick experiences. One time Andy Dick was at my house. I had to pay him money to leave. It was bad. It was like, you didn't know that?
You had to pay him money to leave?
Yeah, it was literally, he wouldn't leave. And he's like, come on, I need to get some cocaine. And I was like, dude.
That's a pretty good impression, actually.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with Andy Dick. Unfortunately. I mean, I had my party days, and yeah, Andy Dick was definitely in those party days, and he liked to party. I don't know how he's still alive, honestly, but yeah, he is creepy as heck. Lilith, that is true. Oh no, I'm not Andy Dick's friend anymore. He did some things that I cannot get down with, so I'm not chill with him anymore. I met Fred Durst in West Borland. Surprisingly, not on the same day. Interesting. So I'm thinking like this gap here. It should you might just need to like erase that and just move this blob like up like that, kind of angle it. See the negative space around it. These should have like, see how like here it's much more even than negative space. I would say shape it so that it's more similar. Exactly. I think what you're kind of trying to like, you're not thinking about how this should just go right into this form. You're almost trying to squish it in between the. Exactly. Yeah.
We're gonna get this damn flower, guys.
You gotta get it, man. Even higher than that, just by a bit. Yeah, that's nice. There you go. Don't go too big too quickly. That's good. Very nice.
That's better.
Very nice, Spencer. Very nice.
Mark improvement.
Sweet. You want to try the yellow one as well?
Thanks, Zach. Yeah. Let me just smooth this out. Working on my stroke game here. Let me get those nice.
Is the painting of Patrick adhering to the Fibonacci sequence?
He is the definition
He is
of
the-
perfect Fibonacci.
Ayo Brooks.
Should we get a different brush for the yellow one?
Yes. So, I've got you right now. Got you right now. I just got like a whole pack of these like little low quality brushes from Amazon, like 80 brushes for like $20 or something. It was crazy.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So I'm not very kind to my brushes for the most part. So I'm like, I just need to buy a bunch of cheap ones.
Just get the yellow.
Yep. Just grab. I would say cadmium yellow light. Yeah, that works.
This one.
Yeah, that works. And use that. Straight up. Remember the stream where you went to the Sublimes Ranch? That was dope. Yeah, for sure. Played some music with those guys. It was fun. And then that should probably be on its own be fine. You might want to put just a touch of titanium white in there if you want to like make it totally opaque, but it might not actually need it. That is a 1980 Gamblin, which means the pigment load isn't as intense.
Yeah.
But for the price and like the quality, it's pretty much the best bang for your buck.
Yeah, maybe it's a little too cold. Should I put white for that?
Yeah,
That's
just a
it.
touch, yeah. And you can also tone it down with a touch of the Indian yellow as well. Indian yellow is a transparent yellow that will give it some more warmth. This year.
Oh.
And that looks like an orange, but it's really not. Since it's transparent, that's just what like an intensely transparent yellow looks like.
And that's crazy. It doesn't completely original.
Yep, but that's just because it's transparent. When you put it into the cadmium light and the titanium white, you'll see that it just really tones it down to a more of an intensely highly pigmented. Warmer orange or warmer yellow. What level is Spence as a painter? Man, hard to say right now. You've made a couple paintings, so probably up past 10 at this point with your talent. I'd say maybe even 13, 14 could be higher. Just got to keep going with it. Get Mudflap over ASAP. We do need Mudflap came over the other day actually, just randomly. Zombies. So that was fun. It's always Mudflap's always a good time. So you have the same too.
Yeah.
Always giving you issues, man.
Fucking bitch. It's okay, we got it. This will erase not as well, probably, because
No, it should be exactly the same.
oh, wow. It really
Yep.
is just-
Telling you, man, Gamsol, it's a beautiful thing. Oil paint's the best.
That is awesome.
So I heard you don't want to do the ghost hunting with Kev and Blake.
No, I don't
I know
want to
you don't.
invite any ghosts in my life.
Yeah, it's a bit intense. Blake loves that stuff.
He hasn't had a bad experience. So.
Oh yeah, you've had some crazy stuff happen to you as far as paranormal experiences go.
Yeah, I don't want.
I know you had a crazy alien experience, right? But never. Have you had some ghost things take place, or?
It's kind of unclear.
Unclear.
But the alien one was enough.
Yeah, that's terrifying, man. I remember you did a stream explaining it. I've heard the story before.
I'm a lot better with like pencil stuff. It's like so different.
Dry medium is a lot. It's a lot more. It's a lot different, but it's kind of when it comes to layering, it's very limited. You know, with what you can do. Yesterday I got out of the shower and there was a fresh smiley face drawn on the mirror. That is pretty scary. If there's no one else that could have done that, you're either experiencing some sort of amnesia psychosis where
What do
you
you guys
didn't,
think of that? Those flowers.
or you got a ghost on your hands.
The blue one's still like something about it seems like not as natural and flowy.
It's because it doesn't waver. It just basically see that that's just the exact same. That's like a big old pee shape, you know.
Mhm.
You might have to like even move it out more. What you really want is to have a curve that starts smaller and then widens up. You know, has a bit more of a shape.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't really bother me that much, but here, why don't you
more
take?
more V-shape.
Why don't you stand back for a second? It's really good every now and every like
Yeah.
at least once an hour while you're working to just stand back and
It's more
get
like a V shape there.
exactly, yeah.
Gotta flow. I think this is probably the hardest part, is getting these shapes to feel nice.
Yeah. But you'll get it. All the government info about US UFOs. Yeah, I know, right? It is scary. For you. What's the song? This is. Okay, let me hear. Geneptopy number 1, Eric Satie, I believe. Satie. Let's see. Yep, Eric Satie. It's a great song.
Yeah, it's already a little better there. Cool. Happy about that.
I remember a story on Reddit where this dude kept finding notes for an lover's house. Thought he was stalked, ended up being monoxide poisoning. What? So like he was just writing these notes himself, and like the monoxide poisoning was causing him to have amnesia. Yeah, that looks better, man. That's good.
No, this one's too pointy.
I think so. Satie, spelled S-A-T-I-E, right?
Yes,
S-A.
part of a, I think known to be associated with a group of other composers in the 19th century known as Les Six, aka the Six.
Oh wow, I don't know how you know that, man, but that's dope.
My grandpa.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I love classical music, but this is romantic, right? Era?
It's like what did I think they called it, impressionist or something like that.
Really? That's
Yeah.
not. It's the romantic, right? I
I
thought
don't know,
that
but it's like
that-
French composers that made this more whimsical, like sort of minimalist piano style that like actually had like got a lot of hate at first.
Oh wow.
It was like super like, oh, this is not classical.
Yeah, I love me some classical, but then again, I don't know historically. I know a lot about art history, but I don't know too much about music history. I do appreciate classical music. He was writing notes to himself and leaving him. Didn't realize he was having amnesiac episodes. Wow, that's scary stuff.
There we go. This flower's getting better.
It's beautiful. You know, I bet you could even add in some of those black lines today, and actual Patrick if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because
Yeah.
everything's so thin.
I was thinking that, or maybe the jellyfish.
Oh, you want to put a jelly in there?
Yeah, I want to put that guy
Might be nice to kind of do that
next time.
here or here. No, you can do that now, but.
The coral, I think, here. Maybe there's too much stuff here. Maybe you're right. Maybe jellyfish should go here.
Well, you know, sometimes if I were doing the jellyfish, I would put it here. But honestly, if the jellyfish was here, then I would. It's just too much pink happening, and then there's gonna be a purple coral here. Maybe you would tone that down and make it a little bit more purple, possibly. Or what you could do is just add in another pink flower here, just so that it has some more balance to it. But it's up to you.
Maybe just a tiny jellyfish here or something.
And and it could be cool to have the jellyfish go over top of the grass there.
Yeah, like just a small.
Yeah, just overlap, kind of marry the background with the middle ground would be nice. Yeah.
Like right here, like that.
Yeah, totally. But it might even help to go in and put some, just little, to texturize this and put some lighter grass in and do that today instead of the jellyfish.
Oh,
Jellyfish is
on the grass.
The jellyfish is going to be a bit of an undertaking.
Let's do the black lines then.
Black lines? Alright. So with this phthalo here, I would mix some alizarin into the phthalo to create a nice darker tone.
You know how these are kind of blurry?
Yeah.
Is there a way I can blur these? Blend them in somehow?
Yes. So you would need kind of a more of a rougher brush like this kind of. This one.
Smash that like button, guys.
Smash the like. So you go in.
Trying to
and just
enjoy life right now.
Go to the edges and just. See how I'm doing it? I'm just softening the edges. Something like that can like take some time.
It's gonna make it really thick though.
Yeah, it's gonna be thicker if you're gonna blend them out, but you can also take in another brush and just work it back in. The blending like takes time, so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because I remember how we blended this background like that.
Yeah, but it's different.
It'll
when
just smear it everywhere.
Yeah, if you want to blend something like a line or really soften it up, it's
We
good.
should have started really thin. Is the idea you're saying?
Or we could go in and do a sort of more of like a sfumato technique and wait for this to dry
Tomato.
and do another sort of lighter layer on top and blend that out.
Oh, the blue over it.
No.
This background color over the top of it. Would
No,
that work if we-
no, that won't really work. That'll just tone it down. If you put a transparent blue, it'll tone it down.
Really?
And push it.
If this dry, we did it like a week, and then
Yeah.
we went over
It would tone it back, but it's not gonna make it the line softer. To do that, you really just need to go in and like slowly just go on the edge and very carefully just blend out like that. See how the
So you
lines.
might be better off just leaving it.
I would, because I don't think that the painting is gonna really benefit too much from having softer edges like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's up to you. It's your painting.
How is everybody? Okay, let's try to do these black ones now.
Oh snap, Troy! Thank you for the dono. I'll put you down for one of the tickets. Heck yeah, brother.
Who did that?
Troy, he's whitest guy you know.
Lightest guy you know. Thank you for donating to Mr. Brooks. Everybody go.
Yes.
Open up another tab. Look at the pinned comment.
If you want to have if you want a potential winning the custom painting, I do 100 raffle tickets, and once 100 have been sold, I spin the wheel. You can buy as many raffle tickets as you want. So if you bought like 40 raffle tickets, you have a 40% chance of winning, pretty much. What up, Will?
Okay. Where's black?
So I put down the alizarin crimson right here. So you're gonna want to mix the alizarin crimson with this phthalo blue, and it creates a nice dark blackish tone.
Chromatic black.
Chromatic black, yes sir, you remember. So hold on, let me get my little notes books.
Oh, that really is turning black.
Telling you, brothers, what I do? Turn things black.
When you have too much paint already on the brush, it's like.
Yep.
Okay, so black outline of. Oh, his eyebrows. I forgot those. I started those now.
What up, Father Neil?
Or maybe just his eyes. I'll do his eyes first.
Yep. And you can even use your pinky to kind of give yourself some leverage too if you want to be more balanced. So see what I can show. The palm works too since this is dry, but I like the pinky because it really almost like a compass. It'll help you get that like nice sort of like. So
Yes.
I'm using it like a compass,
Yeah.
and
That's right.
go in and.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troy, didn't you win a Oh, nice, man.
That'd be a little too bluey.
thick and put down, you're not even going to be able to notice really. You're only saying that right now just because it's against a white background. If you thicken it up, the eye won't be able to differentiate. Have you stepped back and looked at it yet?
No.
I would. You've been painting for just over an hour now, so I'd recommend every hour, at least once an hour, stand back because you'll see the painting a completely different way.
Oh, it sucks. I'm just kidding. It's awesome.
Yeah, it does. It's great.
Looks better from far away, honestly. They all do. Paintings.
Well, I haven't been streaming very much, Father and Neil. I'm back at it for probably streaming here for I don't know, another however long Spencer's here. But for the most part, I'm going to be doing mostly painting streams of me painting, and those will last anywhere. I want to do them at least 2.5 hours each stream is my goal. 2.5 hour painting session I think is great, like once a day. Maybe I'll do more, but maybe less, all depending what my schedule is looking like.
It's coming together, guys. What do you think? Should I keep going on this bitch, or should I fucking frisbee this shit out into the freeway? Let me know in the comments, guys. How are you, by the way? You can mom me with a fire pit. Hell yeah. You should try to watch these smokeless fire pit tutorials.
Moonwolf, can I get a shout out for us? See, I'm looking at those two things together, and I'm like, I don't think that's trying to make me say the N-word, but you never know. Can I get a shout out for Michael and Nikki? That doesn't sound like it could be bad at all, right?
Nah,
All right, shout out to Michael and a shout out to Nikki.
Should I have done the white layer first, or do that after?
We can do that after. A lot of times I'll do 2 different layers for the black. I'll go in, I'll do the black, and then I'll put in whatever comes inside the black, and then I'll do another one over top of that just to kind of sandwich the lines so the lines have a nice consistency to them.
I see what you're saying.
Fly to the Valkyrie.
Thank you so much, Chief. Thank you so much, party. Just use AI, someone said. You're right. Fuck art and enjoying yourself. I like AI too. I like AI.
What up, Shaw? It has been a minute. Yep, I'm back at it, baby. Took a hiatus to get my mind screwed on straight, but I'm back. I don't plan on doing any IRL streaming or gaming streams. I'm just going to be keeping it purely painting professional, I think, from here on out. Kind of treating this as more of a way to like work and do a job. It is my job, so if I can add this as part of it and kind of hang out with you guys, then all the better. So one thing that you might want to do also, which can help you get a better stroke, is see sometimes, like, I notice that when I paint vertically, my lines tend to be cleaner. So if I want to get a clean line, I'll paint it vertically.
That makes sense.
Like that.
More straight lines that way than sideways lines. Up and down seems easier.
Very much so. Yeah. There you go. Do you miss seeing the homeless people of Hollywood in the IRL streams? Well, I would definitely recommend, if you don't, checking out Blake and Kev's streams. Recently, they have been very IRL and super entertaining and exciting. So, if you don't follow Kev Amarillo or Blake Rozier on YouTube, definitely follow them and check out their streams that they stream pretty much daily now, right?
Yeah, they stopped the past couple of days, but they were doing like 2 weeks in a row.
Cool. Yeah, so check them out if you want some insane IRL stuff. Very nice. Yeah, and you can put all the first preliminary black lines in there today and then kind of clean them up in some later sessions. But you can even do the I love you and then the black lines on that bag in the background. Yeah, check him out, Wise Guy, you know.
We need more of that red for that.
Red for the back, you think?
Never finished that.
Yeah, I mean, you can put in the black since you have it made already, and then do the a red kind of over top of that later on. Maybe even a transparent glaze might be nice.
Yo, Liam Keogh, thank you so much. It looks good. Well done. Thank you. Liam Keogh. Hell yes. You guys, there's a pinned comment where you can follow Brooks. He's the one helping me with this painting. He is my master.
And the
I'm
painting.
the apprentice.
Yes, do it.
Thank you.
Do it.
Kill him.
Kill him now. Only then will you complete your journey to the dark side of painting.
Brooks, that was fucked up. It was
Sorry.
Weird and scary.
Alright, sorry about that, man. There
Can we play some Hawaiian music after this song?
we go. Sure.
Search Hawaiian SpongeBob music.
Oh, that's good. Let's see, royalty free, because I don't want to get my stream taken down.
Oh, you won't?
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
You just won't be able to keep it up.
Oh yeah, I know that. So, well, sometimes I've had like streams
I've-
be
dude, I-
stopped, literally in the middle. It's happened multiple
Dude,
times.
For 2 years, 3 years.
Okay,
I've been playing whatever.
SpongeBob music.
I think if you're going for like 6 hours, it'll catch it.
Okay. Well, I did some pretty long streams before, so
That could have been it. I've never
Yeah.
streamed long enough to where they catch it.
yeah, I don't plan on doing those crazy super long streams.
Guys, it feels really good to be here. Oh wait, search Hawaiian,
Hawaiian music.
traditional Hawaiian,
All right.
SpongeBob. And then,
Traditional Hawaiian SpongeBob music.
yeah,
Okay.
there should be some players.
All right. Sponge. Man, YouTube is great. It just literally has like everything, you know.
Yeah, the internet's awesome.
An hour of relaxing SpongeBob music. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Let's skip it a bit.
Here we go. Oh yeah, bump that.
Has Spence ever seen Whitest Kids You Know or
Yeah,
either?
of course.
Yeah.
I used to serve Trevor Moore.
I've seen Whitest Kids You Know like back in the day, but I haven't watched it in years.
Rest in peace. I served him job about 10 years ago when I first moved out.
Rest in peace to the show, or did he die?
He passed away.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's hard to do the fucking typeface.
Yeah,
Huge respect
I
to anyone
pretty
who does
much, yeah. Really more Gamsol, so you get that flow. See how you're kind of having some issues with it, not like it's because the surface of a wooden gesso panel is very thirsty, so it wants the paint
I
to
see.
dip.
Okay.
Yeah, so give it more the liquid.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
Yep.
I should have been doing that with that one
Yeah. Well, you live and learn. See you guys. Nice talking and seeing you. Au revoir. Au revoir, les enfants. Has Spence ever? Oh yeah, you already heard that.
This is so silly, bitch. Hey Spencer, thank you for what you do. The entertainment you provide me with your videos really help making life more better. Also, I was just kidding, Ashley. You real finger. Thank you. Oh yeah, the game song makes a lot of difference.
It's good. Good stuff, baby. Good stuff.
This is just like,
Yes, sir.
oh, now it's running. I put too much.
Yeah, you gotta be careful not to put too much on it, but it'll be easy enough to rub down though.
It might be too blue.
It's only because it's not thick enough.
That's what she
You
said.
need to get the you have to get the perfect balance between just enough paint, just enough Gamsol. You'll figure it out though. Try rolling the brush around too, instead of just dabbing it. rolling it sort of in a parallel to the, yeah, and that can also help. Let's see how loud. Some of the music's just like way louder on the stream. Or make sure it's not too loud. That's not bad at all.
What do you guys think so far?
What up, time traveler? How you doing? Don't forget to like the stream and go check out Sir Spence's channel. Oh wait, are we allowed to? We can't reveal the new sort of thing that you're practicing for yet, right?
What, the image?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we
yeah.
can? Okay, so Spence is honing his art style and painting and practicing right now because he's about to release a new animation style he's been working on. So not only is he a master musician and videographer, but now he's also diving into animation. So, you know, it's always good to work on your fine art chops if you want to get into doing animation. So. Well,
Tough,
it'll
guys.
be good.
This is hard.
It'll be good once you you do the white over top of it, and then you can go back in and do pink on the outside
Should I do the
too.
white next time? Or?
Yeah, because if you do it now, it's going to blend into it, and you're gonna have a problem with it. So what I would do is when it dries, do white over top of it to like kind of push it in, and do more pink to squeeze it in like in this from this way, and then do another finish it with another thin layer of black on top of that as well. I love that low, like the bottom, like the Angelo Badalamenti, like spaghetti western, like low guitar, like dum
That palm mute, yeah.
dum.
His forehead being a margin
Yeah, put a Majin Buu symbol on it. You keep up with the Dragon Ball stuff at all, or?
No, my brothers played it a lot when I was a kid. But I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
so much.
They just Dragon Ball Super just came out with this new movie that it really has excited me for Dragon Ball again because
Oh, cool.
it's super awesome. It like brings literally the past 30 years of Dragon Ball together. I think it's been around for literally like as long as I've been alive.
Yeah, it's
Maybe longer, honestly.
My whole life, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the bag has black flies everywhere.
Still have the mushrooms covered can. Yep. Spencer has that.
It is the coffee thing, I think. Right? Burst.
Oh, speaking of coffee, I forgot I got a bunch of cold brew I gotta go put inside the refrigerator.
How long do you brew it?
No, dude, I just get the vanilla and nitro cold brew from 7-Eleven in the super cup for like $2. And then that lasts me like a week. I just put it in the refrigerator. And
Whoa.
what the fuck was that? Someone just get shot?
Or is it spirits?
I don't know, man. Did something fall? It's a dang drafts in here. Did something fall from the ground?
Did you guys hear that bang?
This house is haunted. It's over 100 years old. Did you hear a bang? Oh, fireworks next door.
That sounded in the house. It's coming together slowly, guys. Thank you, K Green. You rule. She says W. Okay.
Ever see Team 4-Star here on YouTube, Brooks? Dude, I love Dragon Ball Bridge. That Team 4-Star is amazing. Do they still do stuff? I know they got like professional voice actors doing their things now. It's kind of crazy. Or they did last time I watched it. Dragon Ball Bridge was so funny. Yeah, who here is playing the new Diablo 4 game yet? Just came out. I'm a huge Diablo fan, so I'm trying to get it. It's couch co-op, so you can play with your friends on the same screen. And we just got this crazy 80-inch TV.
Thanks, K Green. Okay, I want to do like these dots and then, like his lines. So this kind of color, right?
Yep. So that really is just kind of just a straight up.
Use this.
I would use this Venetian red, just a tiny little touch of it, like that, and then kind of mix that with.
On this brush.
Or actually, I would use this smaller one here. Rub it down with Gamsol first, so you get rid of the white. And kind of mix those two colors together, and I think that should do it.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep. Dino just hit me up, so he's coming through soon. Probably not today.
Oh yeah. It's starting to look like Patrick, baby.
Yeah, that's it right there. Apparently they've done more than what I've heard. They did Boo, I think. Haven't got it to it yet, but I've watched up to Cell. Dragon Ball is my favorite anime. Dragon Ball is good.
I love the bubble transition. That is good. Okay, and then now I need to go like a little bit darker, I suppose, and do like the rest of the purse.
So you want to go a bit darker on the purse there?
Though I want, because I need to get it to this color.
So I would just say, well, let's see. Let's just shrug too. That could be it right there. Oh yeah. I would just wash your brush down and then kind of rub that in. And honestly, maybe a touch of alizarin crimson there. Sometimes I like to do things just pretty much right onto the surface. Just blend it all together. Good. Oh, yeah.
What kind of paint does the fellow in the black hat use? This is oil paint provided by Brooks Crossover. His channel is pinned. The pinned comment. Check that out. He's awesome. He's a genius.
I don't know about genius, but I've been painting for a while.
He's a fucking genius. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm loving that.
Looking good, bruh.
How much time does this take so far?
You're at about an hour and a half now. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And the first session was what? 2 hours?
Yeah, probably about 2 hours
Probably
or so.
like
Yeah.
3.5 hours total or something.
3.5 hours. Yeah, it's good, man. I think you're about to get to a
See, this part is kind of
Yeah.
slightly blue.
mm,
It's
nice.
like white and blue together.
Oh yeah, it's good.
What do I it's titanium white and tiny bit of glitter or something?
Whoa, now there's another feller in a hat. Yeah, that's right, little blunt, little pee blunt.
What do you think, Brooks?
For the blue?
See the slight blue?
Yeah, I would say you see that titanium white that's close to the
Yeah.
just a touch of that blue into that titanium white. Oh shit! Be careful not to get the yellow in it. Okay. See. Yeah, look at that. Now the thing is, be careful try not to let that white touch the black. That's what I'm saying. We might need to wait for it to dry. You might have reached the climax of what you can do this week, except for I bet you could take that reddish color here and then kind of tighten up the line on the right side of Patrick's head. What up, Jimmy T? Long time no see. I think we're kind of towards the tail end of this stream. It's been my first painting stream back in like a year, so I'm gonna be doing these more. I'll be back at it tomorrow, probably a little bit later. I think I'm gonna start
Thank you
doing.
for watching this, to everybody who tuned in for this. I know this isn't as exciting as my normal streams, but to me this is fucking awesome. Please subscribe to Brooks. He's awesome.
Yeah, come through if you want more painting streams. I'm going to be painting with a bunch of other fun people as well. So we'll have more guest YouTubers and people coming in and painting. And that most of the streams will just be me painting on my own work. So come through, talk, hang. They're not crazy, insane like IRL streams, but we have a fun chat. So we all come in here, keep the good vibes going, and you learn a little about art history and about oil painting techniques. So try to keep it as fun and chill as possible. We usually listen to some classical music and just vibe out. So if you're looking to hang out and have someone to talk to and chill with during the day, if you're ever free, come by my channel and let's hang out. And
Probably more of the grass idea, right?
you want to work on some of the grass right now. We have all that yellow, so if you mix the yellow with that blue, just a little bit of blue in the yellow,
This blue?
and then a lot of Gamsol in it to keep it kind of thin, and then go in and start to really lift out some of the highlights in that in the grass back there. So and come at it kind of at that nice diagonal, you know. So it's like that's perfect, man.
How does that look?
Why don't you try putting it on? And like I said, go thin, go real thin, so that you have that transparency. Really let the intense green underneath show. Maybe just a little bit more green, blue, just a touch more blue right there. Yeah, keep it pure. Put that in there. That might be a bit. But if you add more of the yellow on onto it. That looks like it should be about it. So why don't you try thinly layering that over in a very grass-like way. See how that looks.
Like little strokes?
Mm-hmm. Little strokes start thicker towards the top, and then waver out almost like a pointillist sort of approach to it.
How do you mean, like down?
No, I mean so that it starts off thicker. See how it's like thicker here,
Oh, yeah.
and then even though it's the same kind of amount of paint, the further apart they get, the less it'll appear. So
Yeah.
Look at that. Spencer's killing it.
Just adding some texture to this grass, guys.
Look at that. That looks nice, man.
How far down should we cover the whole thing and then blend it after?
Yeah, you could. I would say maybe get a little bit thicker up towards there and waver it more. It's getting a bit too uniform. The thicker that it gets up there, and like the more spread out the marks become down there, the more you're going to feel like the light is affecting the top of the hill more, Yes, Jimmy, it does look good. He's killing it. Yeah, man, it's been good to have all these people come through. Had some nice donations and cool new subscribers and stuff coming through today, which is great. Thank you everyone who's tuned in and been here. We've had let's see, 137 different people throughout this stream, so that's great. Very good for the first one back. Much appreciated, y'all. Don't be afraid to go back in and tap into that paint again. If it starts to get, and then the thinner it starts to get like that, that's when you should be moving down. So when it's thickest, start at the top, and then as it starts to thin out, then move your way down and spread out. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did go back and paint, but I think I poured out too much.
Yeah, not oil, thinner, solvent. The oil is different.
Can I dab it with something to make it a little more blended in?
Yeah, you might even be able to use this kind of like thicker brush here. Try that.
Does it have stuff on it?
I just washed it out, so see what I'm doing here. It's
Yeah.
like this. Clean that up a bit more.
Painting an absolute Chad who loves everyone, yeah?
I love you. Here, I'm gonna go wash this out in the sink. Brooksy, did you watch Suburbia yet? Oh no, I haven't. Have you seen that? Suburbia?
No. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Being very textured. Bikini Bottom is so beautiful. All the backgrounds and stuff in SpongeBob are so sick. All the hand painted stuff is amazing.
Alright, now this should work. See, just kind of use this thicker brush to go in here like this. And then just kind of like blend it out. Yeah. So.
Thank you, Brooks.
Sure.
Kind of like you said, side to side or up and down stuff.
Up and down, just do it the same direction. The direction of like where the hill's going, you know. So, for instance, since this grass is kind of coming down here, or I mean, since the like, direction of this maybe a bit more like that, this hill kind of more like this angle, you know, this hill same angle here, just kind of go with the direction of the grass. And you can always go back and add more of the yellow on top to kind of thicken it up and create more of a texture. Sir Spence, the Bikini Bottom God, yes. Painting it into existence. Wow, this is really nice. Yes, Charles, Sir Spence is killing it. As always.
What do you guys think? Ingo prototype, yep.
If you could live in one of your paintings, which one would it be? Oh, that's a great question. I've never thought about that before. Huh. Wow. Live in one of my paintings. Frickin' heck. I don't know, man. The issue with my paintings is that most of the time I don't paint any food and lodging, so
You die when you put it.
I would die if I lived in one of my paintings. It's kind of just a weird wilderness that goes on forever, but yeah, heck, I don't know. Dude. I'm gonna have, and a new painting I'm making right now, I'm gonna think about that. I'll keep that in mind. Is that Ryan the leader? No, this is Sir Spence.
No, this is Ryan the leader.
Yeah, this is
Anything I
Ryan.
do is his.
Let's see, Washington, do you ever get lost at the beginning of paintings anymore, Brooks? Or are you too confident in the skill? Oh, I'm always lost. You're always learning with this, you know. The more I know, the more I know that I don't know. You know, that if anyone becomes too confident in their skills, then that means they're falling into a rut of basically doing the same thing over and over again. You know, the way that a painter's ideology, you know, people are always changing, even though at the root, we're always the same person. You know, our experiences and the things we've done in life, you know, inform who we are. And so as we grow as human beings, artists' work grows with them, and so my work is never stagnates. Sometimes it doesn't take place because I've got the painter's block, but it's always changing, you know.
Yeah, I love the variation you're getting with the grass now.
It's good, man. How you been, Danny?
Hell yeah.
Wow, this is
What do
looking
you think,
so
guys?
Italia says it's looking so good.
Thank you. Should we do his outline again?
Yeah, that would be a good way, because you're gonna want for this to probably dry before you finish up doing any more layers, or else it's gonna get muddy. So, here, this right here, yeah, tap into that, hit it with, or really what you could do is just put some damsel and then rub it on this right here. Yeah, see, and then use tap from that. It's good to take paint from different areas of the canvas that's still active and move it around. So
Oh, this isn't the same as that though. Remember
yeah,
this
but
part
you're
here?
gonna be going back probably on this line anyway and lining it up. So another
You
thing
should
you
go a
could
little
do-
lower though, right?
Yeah. So line it with that. Yeah. Smilodon, well done. Yes, well done indeed. Gives me more confidence in future projects. I'll start thinking this is never coming together, but most of the time, the more time I put into it, the better it gets. Yes. You know, no time spent on a painting is wasted time. I'll spend hundreds of hours on something and then wipe the whole thing down, but that doesn't mean that the painting hasn't informed and helped me grow, you know, because I'll do things and I'll realize that's how I shouldn't do them, but that's how you learn.
Yep.
And yeah, man, I have spent hundreds and thousands of hours on, well, thousands of hours on throughout my life. You know, I've been doing art past freaking 28 years, you know, ever since I could pick up a crayon, and it's been a learning experience. Yeah, I've been, I went to an arts high school. That's probably when things really started to get serious for me, and I realized that's what I went. And a lot of cool people have come from that. Like I just took out the other night, Italian night. We took out my childhood, honestly, friend from high school, who is the senior design animator on the Spider-Man series. He works for Insomniac Games. And so we went to school together, and Spider-Man 2 is basically in its finished, final production. So I kind of took him out to celebrate all of his hard work in doing that. But yeah, it's just cool to be able to come from like a arts high school where stuff like that, where people have continued to this day to do things that are super awesome.
What do you fucking think, guys?
So dope.
That looks splendicious. Thank you, Propulsion Man. Okay.
Can we please get a quick Ben Shapiro smirk from Sir Spence? Here, talk about the painting.
Okay, folks, right here we have Patrick Starr, who actually cannot think. We do not have brains. Literally, they are organisms, crustaceans that eat shit off the ground. They are bottom feeders. So, it is a different type of ass eating, not the one that you hear about in a Cardi B song. But they are bottom feeders in that way.
Amazing. Would you rather live in a world where the heroes are villains or the villains are heroes? Yeah, don't we already kind of live in a world like that? Right? Like, you know, the villains are heroes and the heroes are villains, because terrible people are capable of doing great things, but that doesn't mean that great people aren't capable of doing terrible things. It's just human beings everyone is just so, even the worst person, must have some sort of pure goodness in their heart, right? It's just nature versus nurture, right? Wait, so that wasn't Ben Shapiro? No, that was just straight up Spence.
How long have we got? Oh, we are almost 100 minutes. Wow. This goes by fast, dude. I really enjoy this.
Yeah. Next painting should be Patrick with Ben Shapiro. No person is one way, everyone has minor elements in different aspects of nature. It's very true, Charles, very true. Wise words. Yeah, man. And I hope you have even more ideas of things to paint in the future. Do a nice Ben Shapiro painting. Ben Shapiro in the bikini bottom. You guys should paint a Redditor.
Ben Shapiro in Bikini Bottom arguing about how we shouldn't be able to breathe in.
Right, about
It makes no sense that I can breathe right now.
The problem is people talk about racism, but they don't talk about speciesism against crabs. Like, they say crabs like money, but it's not really about that, you know.
He's Mr. Krabs, isn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. He loves money, right?
Me and Brooks are allowed to say that, I guess.
yeah, we have Jewish blood, so it's fine. Nice save there. That almost tripped right in to the line.
Yeah.
Can Sir Spence talk about his painting like Andrew Tate? Do you do an Andrew Tate impersonation?
Not really. I have been practicing a little bit.
Yeah, it's, don't put him on the spot if he hasn't practiced the impression.
I can play it in a little bit, but I don't know.
We'll work on it for next time.
Yeah, this is that kind of stream.
Yeah, this isn't that kind of stream.
Really soft class. Thank you, Sean.
Long time no see. Yes, what's good? I know, back after my year-long hiatus, I'm gonna be doing these streams pretty much. I want to do for every weekday. I really want to focus on painting as my full-time job. So if I can also do streaming and hang out and make it into a fun thing where I can build a community of people in the chat and people that are interested in learning about art history and painting and just want a nice escape from their day-to-day. I think most of my streams I'll probably do around starting a little bit later, probably around like 4 to 6:30. I think is probably when most of my streams will be on, which will be on the West Coast time. So, do wherever you are, do the math. How often does Spence work on impersonations?
Oh, no, I
Not often, he says.
I think I should more because it does excite people a lot, and like with the little amount that I've done it, with the success that I've had, I should definitely take advantage of it more.
What's the coolest looking weapon to you? I think the coolest weapon, in my opinion, is I believe it's called a Zambato. It's like the horse killing weapon that Gatsu uses from Berserk. I think it's called Zambato, but I'm not positive. But yeah, it's like a huge sword that's just like, Cloud uses one as well from Final Fantasy, and they were historically used by really buff ass people back in the Middle Ages to literally chop horses. So it's pretty cool. It's a cool weapon, but very unwieldy. I can't imagine how many people would actually be able to use that to kill a horse in the middle of a battle. I wish you all the success. I used to be a painter myself and quit. I regret every day. I regret it every day, so never make my mistake. If you love paint, always keep doing it. It's never too late to go pick up the paintbrush again.
Should I do a white layer? Nice, that's fun.
I would wait until it's dry, or it might get a little bit. Or you can try it. I mean, it couldn't hurt, but just be careful around the edges.
Okay. Use a super thin brush.
Yeah, I just wash it off first, and then tap into that white that's left, and try to make sure there's no other pigment in it besides that. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Nabah Hepab. I don't know if that's Armenian or Russian or what, or I don't know. But it's never too late. You have artists like Alice Neal who never got successful till they were 70. I don't know how old you were, but there's people who gain success. Like if you look at artists like Kathy Bradford's still alive right now, and the work that she does isn't really skill-based at all, but she's through the years created a very unique voice through the work she makes. Same with Kyle Staver as another one, who they're currently contemporary painters in New York, and they didn't really experience success until later on in their mid to late careers, age 50 to 70, which is I don't know how old you are, but it's never too old to pick it up, because everybody brings something different to painting. So it's not a skill-based thing. It's it's based on your voice as an artist. So anyone can do it, even if it's just a splatter on a canvas. You're the one who made it. Thoughts on the J-pop industry? I love J-pop. I think it's a huge jumping off point for the creation of K-pop, which I think has far surpassed it as far as like an industry at this point. J-pop used to be not all the rage, but it was really the building blocks, I think, for K-pop, and now K-pop has just they're not even. It's like Xbox and PlayStation at this point. J-pop is Xbox, unfortunately, I think. But the Japanese music it's very insular. Like it doesn't really, like K-pop is playing on American radio, but you don't really hear any Japanese music for the most part. the alternative indie Japanese folk scene is pretty popping off right now, even in America, if you know where to look for it. Like Shintaro Sakamoto, and then Harumi Hosono from Yellow Magic Orchestra, still making things. He just did something with Mac DeMarco, actually. And, my favorite Japanese music movement was the visual kei movement of the 90s, which no longer really is a thing anymore, but super dope. A lot of the things that you hear from like anime openings, that music's super cool.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up.
Can he do an impression of Blake doing an impression of the Talentless Rider doing an impression of Joel? What? I don't even know how. Huh. What is your favorite character that you do?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh. Spencer.
His favorite character is Spencer.
Because it is a character, everyone thinks it's the real me, but it's a character.
Aaron Simpson Entertainment. Yes, it's great to see you. I'm glad to see you transform to a sex gentleman from a bisexual Playboy Brooks. LOL. I love you too. He'll win, my bro. Dude, I liked Code Lyoko on Toonami. That was a fun show. Code Lyoko.
Alright, we're stopping here.
All right. Sweet.
So this isn't done yet, but we're done for today. What do you guys think of this? All 14 people who are here. This is where we're at so far. It's coming together. It's going to get a lot more going on. I'm going to put a jellyfish back there, and I'm going to give it a little more texture and shading and life. And bubbles. Gonna get some bubbles in there.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Throw some bubbles in that bad boy.
Get these letters looking a lot better and brighter. And this next one, we're gonna put a nice bright white over that. I think when we can.
Sweet.
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in to see this.
Say goodbye to my stream.
Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe to Brooks. This is my teacher here.
What
My
up?
little painter teacher. And he's doing this just for fun, for free. He lets me use his paint stuff. And he's fucking awesome. He's got his stream here. Open up another tab by clicking the pinned comment and subscribe to him. He rules. Thank you, Brooks. I love you.
Hell yeah, I love you too, buddy.
And guys, I'll probably stream again tonight. And I love you. Be well. Thank you so much for watching this.
See you guys later on. I'll be back tomorrow, so you guys have a good evening and